there's this guy, right? He arrived in his house, and sadly, he found his wife dead. So he was like horrified. And so yeah, he called the police, and he said that he left his house at 7:30 to go buy some bread, and then when he came back home at 8:10, he found the body of his wife. I mean, he's not his wife. He's the woman he was sharing his life, and he was about to marry. So his fiance. He found the body full of blood. Her name was Alicia. And yeah, very sad. Very sad, very sad, very sad. So of course, when the police arrive, he says to the police that maybe this was people trying to rob the house, and I don't know, something went bad, and he says that maybe he thinks something disappeared from the house. He's not sure. So of course, police opens a case, and they start looking for clues, right? And but as the case is going, the police and the detectives are starting to see that there's a lot of things that don't compute. Things don't work. So they're starting to realize that this might not be a burglary. This might not be people trying to get in your house to buy. So they're starting to realize that the boyfriend, the fiance, the guy, was having an intimate relation online with somebody that he was in love with, that he met online, and that he only saw the photo of that person. And then they start realizing that this guy has been sending money to this girlfriend. 2,200 euros in Ivory Coast. So they just come and get him. They're like, yo, you're going to be booked. So of course, once he is in garde à vue, he just falls apart and he ends up saying the truth. He killed his fiancée. And you know why did he kill his fiancée? Because he wanted to really live completely his real love. His real love with his girlfriend from Ivory Coast that he had never met. And his wife was becoming an obstacle to true love. So first thing they do, they put him in jail as he waits for justice. And now they start looking to who is Béatrice Leroux, the girlfriend, the love of his life, the one that he was sending money to, and he decided to kill his girlfriend. That was what? 3 months ago. Damn. So they decide to start looking who's the girlfriend and why did he decide to kill his wife for somebody, his future wife, for somebody that he just met online and he's been in love with, but online. A photo. And you know what they discovered? It was a brouteur. You know what a brouteur is? It's people, guys that are in Ivory Coast or in Nigeria. But the French one are in Ivory Coast and Cameroon usually, maybe Congo. And they make you fall in love. They use fake photos, fake videos to make you believe that you're talking to a real person, but in reality, you're talking to a fake profile. And most of the time, it's one guy that is talking to 10, 20 different guys that are usually in another country, in France or something, and people that are lonely and they're on the internet, and then they meet on Facebook and you talking to this fake profile, and then you have long conversation until they make you fall in love, you fall in love. You don't realize that you're talking to a guy, but probably some black guy in Ivory Coast. But the photo they show you is some nice girl that they probably stole the photo somewhere. And she's amazing and you in love with her. And then one day she just disappeared for 5 days and you start being anxious. Where is she? What's going on? Oh my God. And then she reappears and she says, oh, chérie, pardon. Oh, my grandma is sick. What? Your grandma is sick? Oh my God. No, I'm going to disappear. I really need to find money. Like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to prostitute myself because I cannot let my grandma die. And you run to Western Union. And you start sending money. 100, 300, 500, 1,000, 1,005, 2,000, whatever. Once they realize that you're not going to send more money or you're starting to be suspicious, they block you, they change the whole profile, new photos, and they go on to the next one. And they probably have 4 or 5 people at the same time. All right. Tell you the truth. I know somebody that back in the days, I'm talking like 20 years ago, he had one of those internet cafes in Ivory Coast. He had like 1 or 2 or 3 of them. And he was making a ton of money. And I was like, what are you guys doing here? What are the brouteur? What you mean? Well, we find naive guys online and we make them believe that they are talking to girls. And I'm like, how you do it? Well, we talk to them. We put nice photos and then usually we have like 5 to 10 conversations open at the same time on MSN, and we just having all these conversations at the same time, chatting to all these guys. And listen, the guys, they just making it happen. So then the police told this guy, you killed your woman for somebody that was not even a woman. And it was just a crook, a brouteur. This guy must be thinking a lot of things in his head, because he fell in love with an idea and he destroyed his life for that.